guys, it is me. It is TK Barlow from the Barlow Group Tax and Accounting Firm. So listen, so first of all, I hope that you are having a great day, that your week is going fine. And then secondly, I want to remind you of our Wednesday Lunch and Learns. We are going live every Wednesday in our Facebook group where we are talking about everything S Corp related, right? So this Facebook group is for the Med Spa and Wellness owners. Our Facebook group name is the Med Spa and Wellness Accountant. And we are sharing all of the tools, all the resources, everything you need to determine if the S Corp is a good tax strategy for you. So we see this a lot within social media. You know, people are really pushing taking the S Corp as a tax strategy. And the truth is this, yes, it is an awesome and an amazing strategy. However, you have to make sure that your business is ready to take this strategy, right? In order to help you save on your taxes. And so this is what we're doing in our Facebook group is that we are breaking down all of the ins, all of the outs when it comes to trying to help you determine if this strategy is going to be beneficial for you and your business. All right. So, how many of you did your taxes and you have a healthy balance, right? Meaning that you basically owe federal and you don't owe any chump change. It's like some commas in that thing, right? And so that is what we are really trying to avoid when we are looking at taking the S Corp as a and use that as a tax strategy. So, what's probably happening in your taxes is that you have a self employment tax. All right. So, if you are still operating as a single member LLC, then it's important for you to understand this is that you are responsible for your own side of the Social Security and Medicare taxes. And then also, if you have employees, you're going to be responsible for them as well. But as you operate as a single member LLC, you pay 15.3% on all of your net income. Yeah. So that is something that you really, really have to keep in mind as you come to a space and you really need to decide, is this S Corp election, would that benefit me and my business? Now, there are other things that you have to consider, such as payroll, such as a bookkeeping system, things like that, that you also have to consider to make sure that taking the S Corp election is really a beneficial strategy for you and where you are in your business currently when it comes to your budget, right? But off the top, know that whatever you are making, whatever you are netting in your income, that 15.3% of that income is going to go straight to self-employment taxes alone, right? So that's not even considering any additional federal or state income taxes that you may incur. We're just solely talking about the self-employment taxes, right? So let me give you an example. If you make $100,000 in profit, then you should know that $15,300 is going to go straight back to the IRS for self-employment taxes alone. And that is a lot of money. You know, what would you do if you are really able to keep that $15,300 in your pockets, right? You could pay yourself more. You could invest in your company a little bit more. You could maybe even hire people to help with things that you need done in your business. So there are so many things that I can think off the top of my head that I would definitely do with $15,300. And when you are in that sweet spot that you need to be in, and you may feel like, okay, yeah, I can definitely benefit from taking this tax strategy and applying it to my business. What I want you to do is join our Wednesday Lunch and Learns, where we're going to be breaking this down, that you're able to make a good decision whether or not you need to take the S Corp election. Okay. And then we also have a boot camp that is coming up. It's going to be in the month of May. This is for anyone that is ready to file the S Corp election. We're giving you all the tools, the templates, the know-how. What do you need to do after you take the S Corp election? How do you keep your business compliant that you don't lose the S Corp election? And so there are so many ins and outs. And so within our boot camp, we are breaking down everything. You are going to be able to walk away with having your S Corp election filed. Okay. So I don't want you to miss that. And then if you're like, hey, TK, I am an S Corp, I'm not sure if I'm maintaining everything right, then this boot camp is going to be for you as well. But in the meantime, you are welcome to join our Wednesday Lunch and Learns, where you are able to ask questions and get the information that you need to determine, if this is something that you need to look a little bit deeper into. All right. So meantime, in the between time, cheers to your success, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.